Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
Great.
Yeah, today is the 4th of April 2021 and the time now is 6:17 a.m. Well, today we have a topic of what three events made the biggest impact on who you are today. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so before we start the conversation, is the connection okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah. And yeah, so go to the topic today. Three events biggest impact on me. Um um yeah, I think the first one I want to say is the uh it is an ongoing event which is the conversations uh daily conversations that I have with you.
Mm,
Yeah, for these conversations, I think it affects and influence me a lot. Yeah, if you ask me in what way or in terms of what this impact me so much, and I think uh, it is not on a single uh, in a single way. It is a lot of aspect. For example, yeah, because we have these conversations, one of our objective is to if to train ourselves speaking English. So for for this part, learning English, yeah, after some calculation, I use 1 day 45 minutes,
mm,
including we spend the time uh, to to do the mistake list. So I think 1 day at least we spend 45 minutes, including the time that we involve in this conversation.
mm.
So we have been doing this for more than one years,
Yeah, yeah.
and the accumulations is more than 270 hours. Yep, we have been putting into speaking English, and I think this is um, a big improvement to me in the aspect of learning English, because before this also I have spent quite a lot of time learning, but not at all in speaking so much. Yeah,
Mm,
so I think it is like a part that complete the puzzle, which is the speaking part. Um, and actually, sometimes I have the chance to talk to somebody like the customer service staff on the
mm.
line, and then yeah, I think really these conversations for 1 year um, uh, is really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last time that I uh, speak to the customer service staff on the line is I think it's last week. And for this time, it is different because yeah, actually, it's a long story. I subscribed to an online newspaper, and then
Okay.
they are on promotion. So for the first month, I only have to pay uh, one one US dollar. So I choose to try, and then after the promotion, 1 month I have to pay 28 US dollars.
Oh,
Yeah, so
wow.
I know I can cancel the subscription anytime because it is stated in the
Mm,
something like a policy.
mm,
So I make use of this 1 month, and then until the last few days, I think is like after 27 days, yeah, I decided to unsubscribe the membership,
Mm.
and then I found that they are quite uh um
The process is quite hazy.
it's not hazy. They don't have a button for me to
Oh,
click unsubscribe.
oh my gosh.
And the only way to unsubscribe the membership is that you have to call
Oh,
you have to call them.
customer service. Mm.
Yeah, and then that is a call center, and it's not only for Malaysians. It is because that is an international newsletter. So they have something like a regional customer service center. So
Mm.
for our part is I think is something like the Asian area. So I have to call them, and then so it's okay. So I call them. Yeah, and then it comes out to be I think it's native English speakers, and is very likely coming from Western country because I can hear the accent, uh, and the speed he spoke is really fast, and is
Mm.
faster than any uh, um, because sometimes I have some audio which I use to learn English. It's
Mm.
much faster than that because in those video we learn English, they actually speak slower in order to
Mm.
make
Yeah, yeah.
the learner be able to hear them. Yeah. So for this time, he didn't treat me like a foreigner. Yeah, he continued to speak so fast, even though I say, can you repeat? Because you speak too fast.
Mm.
I can't get what you say. And then he continued repeat again with the speed.
Mm.
Yeah, but after a few sentences, I have talked with him, and
Mm.
then uh, lastly, I managed to uh, unsubscribe. Yeah, it is not easy to do, but after the phone call, I tried to recall back the whole conversations, and actually, I was quite happy. You know
Mm.
what? Because I actually can get like uh, 70% of what he said, and
Mm.
also uh, I can reply quite well
Mm.
uh, and quite smooth. Of course, it's not that fast,
Yeah.
but so that is to me like uh, if let's say speaking English, that is the fastest. Yeah, there is nothing more difficult uh, uh, than than something like this. So I mean, if we think speaking English and using English to communicate is difficult, then with this phone call, I think I have tried the hardest. Yeah,
Mm.
so there is if I can listen, I can hear what he said, and I can get
Mm.
like 70% of what he want to say,
Then you can
then
reply.
yeah, then it is not far away from being able to speak with native speakers, I think.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so actually I was quite happy, and yeah, I think uh, uh, for the daily conversation, it really helps me a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, and then yeah, this is only one part of this the impact of conversations, and some other parts like um by having these conversations, I really have the chance to learn a lot, to open my mind, and uh, have the chance um, to hear from you a lot of things which I have never done before. Yeah, and then um, it is not only like hearing, and it lead to some changes in habit. Yeah, firstly, before this, I am not a person uh, who like to open a book and read. And I would say reading is not uh, easy, at least for me, because previously when I read a book, even when I read uh, an essay, I feel like I am a slow reader. I I can't read so fast, and uh, I think mm, yeah, I don't know why, because it is like I'm not used to reading. I'm not used to reading, and when I start to read, I think I couldn't get the meaning so
Yeah.
easily.
Is it because of the understanding? It's not about the speed of reading. Actually,
Mm-mm.
currently my reading speed,
Yeah.
yeah, is not fast, you know. Mm. But I can know the implication of the
Mm.
article of the sentence one trying to say, so that I don't need to reread the
Yeah.
same sentence few times, like five
Yeah.
times or six times. But sometimes for some specific article,
Mm.
I really need to read a few times. Or some video, I also need to rewatch a few times so that I can get um what they're trying to say. For
Mm.
example, one of the video in the past is the Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio
Yeah.
comments on the macroeconomics. Yeah, that video I need to read like three times or four times.
Mm.
Mm. So that but you can see, if in the past you don't have that understanding, you can't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter how many times you have watched. Mm.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, exactly. This is what I want to say. Yeah, sometimes I say the reading speed is not like how fast I can read. It's really like you said, I have to go back again because I don't understand. Yeah, after let's say I have read the whole paragraph, and it seems like in my mind it didn't form a connection. So I didn't know what he want to say. So I have to maybe repeat again. So I have to say for reading, this is also one of the most difficult part for us to form the reading habit.
Mm.
Yeah, because for the beginner, it is really um, uh, you know annoyed when you have to repeat again and then you don't understand. So you started to feel like reading is not your thing. It's
Yeah.
not you are good at.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but after some times and also maybe um, um, having some understanding about what we are reading will help.
Yeah, it remind me the book of the Atomic Habit. Yeah,
Mm.
it asks us to focus on the system and not focus on the goal. And our goal, maybe we want to finish a book, or
Mm.
we want to read an article, finish an article. But
Yeah.
actually, we should focus on the system. What is the system? To read and try to understand. And also, I think in the next reading session, we will read
Yeah.
about which is called the outcome based approaches, and also the identity based approaches.
Mm.
There's identity based approaches. It means like what type of person you want to be. I think I share you this before.
Yeah.
So uh and we don't focus on goal. We need to focus on who we want to be. For
Mm.
example, you want to read a book. It's not because you want to finish the book. Yeah. By finishing the book won't give you money.
Yeah.
Yeah. It may cost you additional money to buy another book. Mm.
Yeah.
So that what you actually want is actually you want to become a reader, and you want to learn new things from the book.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
if you think like this, so you want to learn from the book, and the book is hard to understand. So that means this is uh you can learn a lot of things from the book.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. And after forming these reading habits, I think it is really something that everybody, yeah, I mean everybody, should at least try to do.
Mm.
Yeah, because there are so many books in the world. I believe that there must be some books which is suitable to everyone. You can
Mm.
choose the book that you like, and really open our mind.
Mm.
So it is something uh, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. So it also means uh uh there are some books may not suitable for everyone, but
Mm,
they sure will have a book that's suitable to you, and you can leverage it as a starting point.
mm, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. All right. So yeah, this is the reading habit, and also uh, because of these conversations, I also form the investment habit. Yeah. So in overall, sometimes it is quite difficult um, to list out what I have obtained from these daily conversations, and I would say it is also related to mindset changing, to increase my awareness on many things, to think more. Before this, I think I'm not this kind of person. I'm really um, not thinking too much. Yeah, and then it is like uh, there is an idioms of Chinese, 井底之蛙. This not how to say, in an enclosed area, and then didn't don't open my mind, and not learned new thing. Yeah, so after these conversations for a year, I think my improvement is like 2 or 3 years. If I didn't have this conversation, it is like 1 year uh, worth of 3 years.
Mm.
Mm. Yep. And then yeah, I really appreciate that we have this conversation, and also appreciate you share so many things with me, and then we have so many meaningful topic. Yeah, and also if I'm not sure if I find somebody else to have these conversations with me. Yeah, I think mostly I can't learn so much, and also I I can't assure
Mm.
that I can be determined until today to
Yeah.
have the conversation.
Or maybe you can determine, but other people cannot be determined.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And then yeah, so this is the first event I would like to talk about today,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Before you go to the next event,
Mm,
I also want to say I have the same experience. I also have the same feeling as you. For the first, you say the English part.
mm,
I also have the similar feeling and similar experience,
mm,
and I also learn a lot. And the most important part is actually about the confidence. In the
mm,
past, if I pick up the phone and somebody talk in English with me,
mm,
yeah, and um I can't really hear the voice, hear
mm.
the voice of his or
Yeah, yeah.
of them, yeah, in the first few sentence,
Mm.
because my mind my mind was thinking, oh shit, yeah,
It
this
is
person,
English.
yeah, it's English. So after they talk a few sentences, I will ask them to repeat. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then because at the beginning you ruin everything, so that the confidence level is keep dropping. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
in the whole conversation, you can't perform well.
Mm.
But now, when I pick, yeah, nowadays, when I pick the phone, when I pick up a phone and somebody talk in English with me, and I feel it's normal.
Yeah.
And also, actually, many Singaporean they speak very very fast.
Mm.
Yeah, some of them can even speak faster than native. Yeah,
Mm.
and and without an accent. Yeah, they don't have
Yeah.
accent. Yeah, they uh
That
the
they use the
voice is very
Chinese
flat.
accent, but in
Yeah,
English, right?
yeah. Their voice is very very flat.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that and they can speak very very fast.
Mm.
And and I can manage to listen to their saying. Yeah.
Mm.
So in the past, I don't think I can did this. Yeah,
Mm.
but now at least I can listen. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
I can reply. Yeah, even though uh my reply speed is not so fast.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, because they suddenly call us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also need to think how to reply them. For example, they promote a loan. Yeah, they promote a loan, and also some other plan. Yeah, they can give us a lower interest rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I also want to think how to reply and whether my boss want to take it. Mm,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So this is for the English part, and and uh and just now you mentioned one thing, which is how many minutes or how many hours we have spent uh, in speaking English.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time you comes to me and you say uh, you want to practice English conversation with me, and then you have 4 practice,
Mm.
in a day, like watching movie,
Yeah.
like 20 minutes
Reading
or 30
English
minutes,
books.
and
Yeah.
reading books for like 4 or 5 pages, and then one of them is English conversation. Yeah, and the last one is the vocab, English vocab.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
And uh, to me, I saw for all that, like vocab. For example, you want to learn 5 vocab in a day. Yeah,
Mm.
new vocab in a day, and a movie, and also like the grammar. Yeah, that one I think it's okay. Yeah, it will be easy to do.
Mm.
And one thing I saw is the English conversation. You want to speak 15 minutes per day, and you
Yeah.
want to yeah and I remember you convert into a yearly basis, which is 3,660 minutes per year.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is per year. Yeah, so now we has we have speak like more than 250 hours already, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
so 45 minutes per day times 365 days,
Mm.
and then it's around 27
270.
270 hours.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah, so convert into minutes is more than 10,000, right?
Are you sure? Wait a minute. I think uh, it is I used 273 times 60. Oh yeah. Sorry, it's really more than 10,000.
Yeah, it's about 16,000
Yeah,
16,000
16.
minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, this is massive. Yeah, this
Mm.
is massive investment in terms of
Yeah,
time. Mm.
really.
So, and just now you say, in this 1 years, how was our improvement? Yeah, and I also feel that in this 1 years, my improvement is also a lot. Yeah. Uh, like just now you say, yeah, 1 year's worth like 3 or 4 years. To me, it also apply. Yeah. And then yeah, I want to mention something. Okay. If we look about our improvement in 1 month terms,
Okay.
okay, and in 3 month terms, and in 6 month terms, and in 1 year terms, okay, and we can, yeah, and there's an old saying, and I also, I think I showed you before, yeah. Mm, normally we will underestimate the performance. Normally we will overestimate the performance in short term, but we will underestimate the performance in long term.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, it is perfectly applied. Yeah, 1 year terms, if we look at if we change the time frame to 1 year, we can see our improvement is really, really huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we try to adjust the time frame to 6 months, we may think, oh, yeah, still okay. Yeah. And we change the time frame to the 3 months or 1 month, we'll think, yeah, nothing different. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it also can allow us to bear in mind, to keep in mind that accumulation is so important.
Yeah. Like what we read in the Atomic Habits, right?
Mm.
A little bit a day, 1% a day.
So that you want to try the new methods. Yeah. You do something new, and you need the accumulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have the accumulation, you will back to the old method.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So you can continue the second event.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My second event is I think is about the friend circle. Yeah. Yeah. Before starting this friend circle, I would like to talk about uh, 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 something that I heard from a seminar. It's a seminar, and then the topic of that seminar is actually unrelated to friend circle, but this is one thing that the speakers mentioned uh, in that seminar. So yeah, the speaker say something like this. He say if you want to make big changes in your life, like forming a habit or to start to do something which is quite different from what you are doing right now, then the first thing you may consider to do is to leave your friends to form a new friend circle. Yeah, and he gave some examples like if you have friends that can make 100K a month, and all of your friend circle make they can earn 100K, and then after some times, after some years, you will be able to at least to earn 10K. It is 10 times different from them. Yeah, and then if you have friends that can earn, let's say, 1 million a year, sorry, a month. Yeah, we just make it an example. Maybe it is not that realistic. Of course, we can say 100K a year or 1 million a year. Okay, so if you have a friend circle which most of your friends make 1 million a year, then maybe after some years, uh, very likely you will be able to earn 100K a year, which is also 10 times with them. Yeah, so for here, what he want to say is that your friend circle can affect you, and in terms of what? In terms of maybe the mindset, and then maybe the opportunities. Yeah, because you will have some interaction with them. Maybe that can also be something related to business. So he said this is important. Yeah. So for this friend circle, for me, I'm not saying that I have friends that uh can earn 100K a year or 1 million a year. What I want to say is I do agree with him that friends circle have quite quite a lot impact to us. So a few years ago, I decided uh, to stop hanging out with my friends, which is the friend circle, and then yeah, after I stopped hanging out with them, I find that I have a lot of me time. Yeah, that is the free time of me, and then yeah, so I think that is important because I am not doing uh something that I don't want to do. And also yeah, after stop hanging out with them, uh I will I will start to think for myself. Yeah, before this because there are too many activities uh yeah in the weekends. So um maybe attending to those activities, I won't have the time to think of uh, to think of the things that related to me, what I want to do, and then also because of the friend circle, it is quite hard to like forming some habits. Yeah, because sometimes you want to sleep early, and then they will have some activities which which is at night. So you can't do that because you have a lot of consideration. And then also if I still have this friend circle, I am not sure whether 1 year ago I managed to have the conversations with you, like daily and then fixed at a time. I'm not sure I will have the time to do so, and maybe if I can do it, but I'm not sure whether I can be determined uh, to do so because yeah, sometimes they go out a lot at night. Yeah, so even though we can change our daily conversations to a time in the morning, but yeah, if you didn't sleep early, then I think you won't be able to get up and then have the conversations in the morning. So yeah, so to me uh friend circle is something like a decision that I made, and I think it's also one of the biggest impact on myself. Yeah, so this is the second thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
today.
Just now you mentioned about the friend circle. It remind me something. They
Oh,
also one this is also one of the things that I shared to you in the past, which is the
mm,
environment. Yeah,
mm,
environment is very very powerful. Yeah, is yeah, the powerfulness is more than our imagination.
mm,
Mm.
yeah,
So this is not something like uh you be with them, you will get more opportunities. Actually, this is not the case. Yeah, you want to make friend, you want to make friend with them.
mm,
They may not want to make friend with you, and they may not share you the opportunities. And maybe they may share you some opportunities, but you can't grab the opportunities because, for example, they share you one business idea.
yeah,
Yeah, would you want to work together with me, but you don't have capital? How can you? Yeah, how can you grab the opportunities? You don't have time. Yeah, you still have
Yeah.
your 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 uh routine
Work.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't you can't really grab the opportunities.
Yeah.
Even they give you. Yeah. So this, yeah. And what it means, the environment is not only how the friend will affect you, and also how you affect yourself.
Mm.
Yeah, your change is subconsciously. Yeah, maybe you can't aware your changes.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, but you did change. And just now, okay, one of the example, if I want to give for this and how important of this environment,
Mm.
if let's say, yeah, just now you say, if you still continue hang out with your friend, yeah, so with the old circle, okay, with the old friend circle, and then you may not be determined to having the English conversation with me. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
then but actually this is not the key point. Actually, the key point is maybe you wouldn't, yeah, maybe you don't even aware that uh this idea can be carried out. So
Mm.
that's what does it mean? You may not aware you actually have this option. Yeah, you may not you may not come out this idea of carrying English conversation, carrying daily English conversation with another person. You may not come out this idea. So this is the key point. If you continue to hang out with your friend, because yeah, your time is not fixed, and then
Mm.
uh your lifestyle is like this. So this is your value. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is your life value. So you may not come out this idea they want to improve yourself. Yeah,
Mm.
that is the key point. The key point is not something like you can't determine.
Yeah.
That is about time management and task management. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
you can continue to share your third event.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, today, I think I only have two events to talk about, but
Mm.
I can predict the number three, the third one. Maybe in the future. Yeah, maybe in it sometimes. So actually, I have yeah, yeah, just go ahead. The second, the third one is uh meditation, and then
Mm.
another option to fit in this third event is reading books. So yeah, because I have just started meditation, so within these few days, I really feel good, but I'm not sure whether this uh, yeah, also can be determined. Yeah, maybe in the long term, I'm not sure. And um, but I believe that if I keep doing this, it can improve uh, myself more because this is something proven.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think this is the number three, and also reading books because I haven't spent so much time in reading yet. So I think this also needs the accumulations of of knowledge. So right now it haven't have big impacts on me yet.
Mm.
Yeah. So these two is the things that I predict will be the biggest uh, event that have impact on me.
Yeah. Yeah. For my, yeah, that's good. Yeah. And yeah, meditation is really really important. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. For my three event, I would like to sort by assessing. Yeah. So
Mm.
from earlier to latest. Okay. And
Okay.
the first event is when I was around 17 years old. So
Mm.
that is, actually I share you many times already.
Okay.
Attend one advanced course.
Mm.
That is talk about the brain. So
Yeah.
it actually, if you want to say uh what knowledge they share with me, okay, what knowledge I learned from my mentor, and also I learned from that advanced course, is actually, uh if you look this knowledge nowadays, is very very simple, and it's very very accessible.
Mm.
Yeah, accessible from internet. Yeah, and maybe you already know. Yeah, you already learn, and you already know most of them. Yeah,
Mm.
so that that knowledge itself is not the crucial point. Yeah, it's not the key point that uh that that make me have a big change. Okay, and what is the key point? Yeah, why this will be one of the event make the biggest impact on who I am today.
Mm.
Okay, it's actually, it opened my mind. Okay, it opened my mind, and then I start to learn new knowledge by myself. So this is something like activate the self learning.
Mm.
Yeah, so that is very important. And uh after that course, and I start to read book. Mm, yeah, at that time I start to read book. Yeah, can you imagine, 17 years old guys, and he don't have any experience of reading book. Mm, yeah,
Yeah.
and so that he go to those retail shop. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then,
Bookstore.
no bookstore,
Oh.
is totally, it's a retail store. And then in the
Okay.
retail store, the retail store got sell some secondhand book.
Oh.
And it's
Okay.
very 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 cheap. Yeah, like 4 ringgit or 5 ringgit. Yeah.
Mm.
So and then the guys tell his mother, I want to buy this book. Mm,
Mm.
yeah. And then, and then his mother say, yeah, okay. Yeah. And and
Yeah.
and his mother and his mother don't know why he, started want to read the book.
Mm.
His mother don't even know.
Yeah.
So that's my journey. That's my journey of reading book. Yeah. So the first book I still remember, uh, the book. Yeah. The content of the book is about the marketing. It's actually asks you how to how to design a company name, how to give a company name, how to give a business idea.
Mm.
Uh, Sorry, not business idea. It's actually the marketing uh uh
Strategy.
slogan. Yeah, marketing
Oh.
slogan. Yeah, or something like that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So actually that is quite technical. That is quite technical
Mm.
to 17 years old guy.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but I managed to finish the book. And the second book I read is about the chatting. Mm. How the book is a Chinese book, and
Mm.
if we convert the Chinese to the English, this is how to chat with anyone. Mm.
Mm.
It's something like this. Yeah. So uh yeah. So I start to read book since 17 years old. Mm. So that this is the accumulation. Yeah, like just now you say, reading is really an accumulation.
Mm.
And then I start to learn knowledge. I start to learn the knowledge, and then I start to form my own thinking framework. Yeah,
Mm.
which is the cost and benefit analysis.
Yeah.
Mm. So this is my own thinking framework, and I'm not sure what other people, any other people will also have this same framework. Okay, and but I meet some YouTuber.
Mm.
I watched their video. They more or less mention about this. Yeah, how you need to compare the benefit and compare the cost. Yeah, So they more or less know this method,
Yeah.
but maybe maybe only me theorize it.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the first event, and the second event is actually uh join my last company. Yeah. So yeah. So okay, the first one, the first event is all about our my thinking,
Mm.
my cognitive system, and also maybe my mental cognitive system. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also my knowledge. Yeah, the knowledge I accumulate. And the second is actually the real ability that I accumulate. Okay, the first is join the second. Yeah, the second is accumulate the the ability and skill.
Mm.
Especially uh in working. Yeah, in working area. Mm.
Yeah.
So the second event join my last company. And yeah, the way my bosses use the Excel to improve the efficiency and also reduce the error, that means improve the effectiveness, is really totally blow my mind. Yeah,
Mm.
this is mind blowing. I don't I I didn't aware actually we can use Excel to do this thing. Yeah, to do
Mhm.
those things. Yeah,
Yes.
so it actually opened my mind. Mm. So that I start to learn Excel. So yeah, because we know actually unknown is very very uh uh is an unpleasant thing. Okay,
Mm.
unknown is a very unpleasant thing because we don't know. We don't know the thing we don't know, so that we cannot improve. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
once you know, you can start to improve. But the but unfortunately, you don't know. Yeah, you don't know the existence of that thing.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so this is so this is really important. And after I saw my boss how they use the Excel formula to 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 build a template. Okay. And then I try to imitate. Yeah, I try to imitate them. So that of course the first template is totally rubbish. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's totally a trash. And then but I keep improving, and the improvement is very very significant. Yeah. And then after some times, I can build the Excel template that allow me to key my data, or we download the bank statement from our bank portal, and then we can copy paste into the Excel template. Okay, then the Excel template, you just need to type like the natures of the account, for example, like the PPE or what expenses,
Mm.
yeah, or whether it's revenue or cost or something like that, and you type the description, all that, and then you can directly use the template import all the transaction into your accounting system. Yeah.
Mm.
So that what is the difference? What is the difference between you key one by one into system and you export the bank statement, the Excel format bank statement from your bank portal, and then you paste your import into your Excel template, and then after typing some important information, and then you import your Excel template into accounting system. The first is the amount, the balance, the debit or the credit or the balance
Yeah.
will always be tally. Yeah, will always be tally. Because you don't need to key one by one into a system, so you won't make error. Yeah,
Mm.
and then this is the effectiveness, reduce the human error, and then this is also about the efficiency, and then this is scalable. For example, uh, you only have 100 transaction bank transaction in a year. So the time reduction is not significant. Yeah, but if you are working in a big company and the transaction is like 10,000 per year, or maybe
Yeah.
10,000 per month, yeah, that time reduction is massive. Yeah, and then it's scalable. So that means with 5 transaction, with 5 bank transaction, you can use the same method, and it also can reduce the time you spend, but it is not significant. And for the 10 bank transaction, for 100, for 1,000, for 10,000, it will spend you extreme high marginal time. Yeah. Yeah, it will spend you high marginal time spent. Okay. Yeah, and you also can get the almost same you can get the same effectiveness, and then the time reduction is improved. Yeah, is increased at the exponential growth rate. Yeah. Yeah. This is because if you if transaction is a lot, okay, is a lot, for example 10K transaction, and you want to key one by one into a system, and then if there's something wrong, for example the difference is like a 1.3 ringgit, okay, this is the difference, then you need to find the 1.3 difference from 10,000 transaction to find which transaction which amount you wrongly key. So there is there is not the job human should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should avoid this. So pass it to machine.
Yep.
And then and I learned Excel, and I also learned Python, but Python is after Excel. After I fully utilize the advantage of Excel, I realized Excel cannot satisfy me anymore. So that I switched to VBA, the coding, the programming, and then I also switched to the Python. So that Python is really powerful. Yeah, it's really, really powerful. It can do anything you want to do. So so this is the second event.
Yeah.
So okay, the first event is actually about the knowledge, and the second event is about the skill. The skill that allow me to earn money. Because I can use this skill to do more job. To do more job, because my efficiency have increased, have improved, and my effectiveness also improved. I make lesser error than other people.
Yep.
So that my my work performance will be great. And then because okay, why I don't think when I first joined, why I don't think the first company I joined give me the big impact. Okay. And because in accounting we need to learn some some knowledge so that we can do account. And we also need to know how to post the transaction, and we also need to know how to read the document. What information we need to key into accounting system, and how to classify the expenses, all that. How to do how to, in short is how to do a full set account. Okay. Why I wouldn't why I wouldn't say this give me the big three of the
One of the three
yeah,
events.
one of the three biggest impact. Yeah, because you can learn to do the full set account in any accounting firm. Yeah,
Mm.
so that it's just norms. Yeah, so no matter what accounting firm you join,
Yeah.
you still can learn how to do the full set account. Yeah, so this is why this is the reason why I didn't include this into one of three biggest impact to me. Mm.
Mm.
But the real skill, the Excel and the Python, and they don't teach me. Yeah, my last company didn't teach me how to use Excel. They just give me. Yeah, they just let me see how they use Excel. Yeah,
Mm.
but this is also important. Just like I say, like I said just now.
Mm.
This is the unknown.
Yeah.
Mm. So okay, then the third one. Yeah, why I keep mentioning the first and the second, the
Mm.
knowledge and the ability is actually the third one. Yeah,
Cool.
and the third one is uh come came Singapore to work. Mm, yeah,
Mm.
and okay, uh, if you have, I won't say I have a great knowledge. I won't say I know many things. Yeah, I won't say I am expert in many fields. Yeah, but
Yeah.
at least I know some I know some basic knowledge. I know some general knowledge in most of the field. Okay. And then I also have some ability. I also have some skill. Yeah. The accounting. Yeah. How to do account, do the
Mm.
full set account, and then how to be more efficient. Yeah, how to use the Excel, use the Python, all that. Yeah. But with that situation, uh, if let's say you are in Africa,
Yeah.
you are in Africa, or you are in some other uh those developing country, but but is underdeveloped. Yeah, it's
Mm.
under development. Okay, you
Yeah.
are in that country or you are in that cities. For example, in Malaysia, you are in like Kedah or
Mm.
Kelantan or Pahang. Yeah, this state,
Yeah.
you can't really utilize this. Yeah, you can't really utilize what you have to get what you want. You need to find you need to find the best place to
Mm.
utilize your knowledge and also your ability. Yeah, and then how to monitorize your knowledge. Yeah, is investment, through investment. Yeah, this is the I won't say only way. Yeah, but it's one of the few ways. Yeah, one of the few ways that normal people can utilize their knowledge, can monetize their knowledge, is actually the investment. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
and then but with that knowledge, if you don't have money, what can you do, right?
Mm.
For
Yep.
example, you only have 1,000, or you only earn like 2,000 Malaysian ringgit or
Mm.
3,000 Malaysian ringgit. Uh, after deduction CPF, other deduction EPF, you only get a net salary 2,500 per month. Deduct all the expenses, maybe at most you can invest like 1,500 Malaysian ringgit, and you have no life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get a girlfriend. Yeah, if you
Mm.
get a girlfriend, 500, yeah, additional 500 gons. Yeah,
Yep.
so that this is a stress. Actually, this is really a stress. I would that's not the real financial stress, but it is a mental stress. because I can't see the hope. Yeah, I can't
Mm.
see my futures if I keep continuing get the same salary, do the same job. Yeah, even though I have ability, I have the knowledge, but time will pass. 5 years later, 10 years later, your knowledge is outdated.
Mm.
Your ability can be replaced by AI. So uh you uh yeah so this is totally, you just waste the opportunities. You didn't grab the best timing to leverage your ability, your knowledge,
Mm.
to
Yep.
get what you want. So uh came to Singapore to work is actually uh uh make me make me who I am today. Yeah, one of the biggest event that make me who I am today. Because I earn more money, I can put more into the investment.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
and we all know, now we all know, in 2020 is actually the best performing years, yeah, of stock market. Or
Mm.
we should say for all the financial asset, yeah, bond, stock, real estate, uh cryptocurrency, yeah, all industry, all financial asset you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best performing years because of the money supply. So that uh luckily I it's very very lucky. It's very very lucky because in 2020 I gained some money so that I can do investment. So
Mm.
I quote unquote accidentally grab that opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and then if we we can try to imagine, if I still in the Malaysia, maybe my job will be affected because of the COVID-19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore Singapore control this pandemic quite well.
Mm.
Yeah. So that we can back to our job
Mm.
quickly.
So soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So that our for me my salary uh don't have any changes or don't have any impact
Mm.
due to the pandemic. But my other staff have some impact. Yeah, like a half month salary, or near or nearly around 1 month salary. Yeah, they lose like half month to 1 month salary due to the
Mm.
pandemic.
Yeah.
But for me, uh, I did I didn't get affected. Yeah, I didn't affect.
Mm.
Mm.
You mean monthly or one time?
One times only.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
yeah. But that one times is also quite a lot, you know.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you can convert into that
Mm,
currency.
yes. And I also heard many companies in Malaysia they cut their staff salary.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah. But in Singapore, you can't really do this because the because of government regulation.
Mm.
Government give the company subsidize, and give the company like the foreign worker levy rebate. Yeah.
Mm.
So company cannot do uh the thing they wish to do.
Yeah.
Mm,
They don't even have an excuse, right?
yes. Yeah. But for Malaysia, this is totally different story.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So uh we don't see the improvement, but we see the gaps. Okay. At at uh at the right hand side, you get improvement 15%. At the left hand side, you get uh you get a improvement, or you get uh, uh, the negative growth rate. The negative growth rate is, let's say, like also 15%. So the gaps is 30%.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't only see the improvement, but we see the gaps.
Right.
Yeah. Uh, so so yeah. If without this, if if I didn't come to Singapore to work, yeah, uh, I would just waste one additional time. Yeah, one additional year. Yeah, I would just waste one additional year. Yeah. So, if you want to use one sentence to conclude the third event, it's actually, I position myself at the correct place. Mm. And then now my job is actually very, very relaxed. Yeah, compared to uh all previous job
Oh.
in my life. It's actually the most relaxed job, you know. Mm.
Yeah, is that because the way you do your job, or the work nature?
Uh, both. Yeah,
Oh.
both. Because in the past I work in the accounting firm. Now I work in the commercial line. So I only need to do one set account for one company. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. But of course, I also need to uh handle some other tasks. For example, uh like the finance part, okay, and also some of the admin, and also like the payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I need to do this. In the past, I don't need to do this. Uh, and this is the first reason. And second reason is actually the company don't give you a lot of job. Yeah, they just require you to finish the task uh uh you should have done. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the second reason, and the third reason is about my efficiency and my effectiveness. And for the last accountant in current company, for the last accountant in my current company,
Mm.
she work all day long. Yeah, she don't have rest time. Yeah,
Mm.
almost don't have rest time. Yeah. So uh yeah. So mm, so there's a difference.
Yeah.
There is the difference between efficiency. Mm. Yeah. So for me, if I just now, like I say just now,
Mm.
if I haven't put myself in the correct place, the first, I will waste my time, and the second, it will affect my mentality. Yeah, it definitely will affect my mentality. Yeah, because uh like one of the topic we carry out in the past, you learn a lot of lesson, but you still can't live well.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is one of the greatest pain actually. Yeah. For the young men, for the young guys. Yeah. So this is really, really pain. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel this pain in the past. But now the pain release. Yeah. Because uh, you can say mainly because uh uh I earn I make some money in investment. Yeah. You can say mainly because of this. And you also can say it is about the confidence. Mm.
Mm.
Just like the English conversation we carry out daily.
Yeah.
It is about the confidence. Yeah, because you do the right thing, so you gain the confidence. It's not only about the money.
Mm. Yep.
Because you know uh yeah you know you are doing the right thing, and then you won't like deny yourself. Mm. With uh, with a lot of knowledge and with some ability, with some skills, but you still earn a low income level, so you definitely will deny yourself.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay, so this is my sharing for today.
Mm. Yep.
Okay, so do you
Yeah.
have anything you want to add in?
Uh, no.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversations. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know. Because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.